Alright guys, I was gonna try to do a little bit more of a in-depth video, but I decided just to hit record. I've been at this for probably the last hour, working backwards from a default XP11 0.5 beta 11 with no mods. Then I added an Ultra Weather XP, then Just Flight Global Traffic, Extended Night Lights, TK Light mods, ZIBO, and I think that's where I'm at. Most of my tests have been done in super high density cities. Right now we're over South Florida. Look to my right. That's the Florida Turnpike, Florida City, Homestead Air Reserve Base, Tamiami. Off our left we have the Sunrise and Brickell. South Beach, this is Miami, South Miami, and Miami International Airport right here. North of us we have Opelika, North Perry, Fort Lauderdale, and the rest of Broward. So right now I'm not running ortho, and I think that's the key. But this is insane. Now there might be some lag and some stuttering as it draws certain shaders, but let's try. First of all, we see all the helipads. This is crazy. Helipad, helipad, helipad. We're also going to look for all the AI aircraft, which I have Just Flight Global Traffic set to just about maxed out. Now let me check something real fast. Jump here, 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 because I feel like I'm yelling. Sound, yes I am yelling, sorry about that. I hadn't set this since this is a brand new clean recording. I'll stop yelling now. Holy smokes. Now I'm getting stutters, and that's something that's typical that happens when I'm in VR and I leave VR and I come back to it. So let's see if it goes away. Alright, looks like it did smooth out. Now check this out. Oh, not to mention, the auto gen is set to max right now. So I've never really been able to do that, especially not over Miami. Most of the tests that I did for the last hour were done at Heathrow, Echo Golf Lima Lima, just because that airport is just like Miami. It's really busy, has a lot of gates. In fact, I'd say they probably have, I don't know if more, but it just seems the area around's a little bit busier as well. I kind of wish this would extend a little further, but I think as you start flying in a certain direction, it starts loading up ahead of you. So it loaded north, and South Florida is kind of weird. We have, again, a little bit of lag there. South Florida between the coast and this line, which we see right across here, which is the Florida Everglades, it's less than 15 miles. In fact, that is the west coast of Florida right here. That is the water. That is Marco Island, Naples. We can see the west coast. That's how close we are here. Except this is all swampland, full of gators, snakes, and who knows what else. So you pretty much can't build west of this. There's some small exceptions. But all the houses are stuck on this side. That's why houses are so expensive in South Florida. But this flight, it's this is just crazy. Now I don't know if I could do these same settings with the ZIBO 7.3. I doubt it. Just because of ZIBO 7.3, it's pretty FPS intensive. Now another thing that happens when I'm jumping here with time, the planes are also moving around. So we might see a couple planes jump around taxi. So we're going to pull back on the speed. We're going to try to get a little bit lower and see what happens to the computer and the frame rate. But the good news is Ultra Weather XP actually runs pretty well I'm gonna have to increase the weather here in just a moment. Now this is default X-plane that we're looking at right now. We're not running any ortho, no V states, which I was really looking forward to. No HD mesh, none of that. I'm starting to think some of those combined with Ultra Weather XP and all my other mods was causing some issues. But surprisingly, a clean install really brought me back. Now again, we're getting above 30 frames per second as I continue to descend. And this is over Miami. And as you can see, there's no, I don't have VMI Twick increasing the auto whatever lot. It's not auto adjusting to keep the frame rate, nothing. This is just heavy hitting, you know, graphics right here. Now, there's one mod that I wanted to get working that's not quite working. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. Alright, frame rate say we're at 25. So, that'll be the test. I mean, the big deal is, can we make it all the way down and land with 25 F, or with it without it decreasing much more? Check this out. This is absolutely insane. And if you haven't noticed, we're flying the Cirrus jet. I got a keyboard on my lap. What did I do? I have no clue what button I hit. Okay, I just hit escape. Look at this. Frame rate's 38 frames per second. Now, granted, there's a lot of water around me. Oh my gosh, straight ahead. That in the distance, that's, I forgot what that place is. Look at this. Mercy Hospital right here, 11 o'clock low. With the helipad, let's see if we see it. I see a beacon. It's unusual, right in the middle of a street, but it's somewhat close. Frame rates, holy smokes, 25 frames per second. What is happening right now? I cannot believe this. Now we're gonna go inbound runway 26 right at Miami International Airport. Actually, you know what? No, let's do runway 30. We're approaching here. Modified base. I'm trying to get straight. I'm a little crooked there in VR. Oh my gosh, we're over Coral Gables here at 600 feet. 180 knots. Base to final, runway 30. Alright, gear down. Flaps down. Floating a bit. Frame rates down to 20. Alright, so finally, but this is still smooth for me in virtual reality. This is the crazy thing. I'm still getting really good frame rate. Alright, full flaps. I don't know what the landing speed on this thing is. There we go. We'll keep it around 80 as we descend. Alright, so sometimes when you look in a new area, it's drawing the shaders for that area. So it might stutter, but from my understanding, it keeps them in the memory. That way it doesn't have to completely redraw them again. Let me see, powering up just a bit. We're about to stall. 25 frames per second now. Oh, and I do have HD runways. HD runways? HD airport. Oh, terrible landing. And my brakes are on. Alright, so... I'm not even sure what taxiway I made. There's the tower. Frame rate is 30. Alright, looks like we're at... What is this? Uniform. Alright, cool. Uniform. Wow, check this out. I cannot believe this is running so smooth. Look at this. This airport is alive. Oh, I think we're entering spot 16. Yo, do these guys give way? Gutsy call, Maverick. Spot 16. Yeah, he actually stops for me. Aero Mexico, we got an American 777. An Airbus. Cool. Now, the only thing, it's kind of weird when these aircraft are parked, their lights are on. I mean, it's kind of nice to see, I guess, the planes, but it would be obviously more realistic if the lights were off. And that's just flight global traffic, which it's maxed out. And let me see if the menu works in VR. I'll bring it up now real fast. Plugins, traffic global. Let's see, flight schedule. I know this works in VR. Local time, it's 6:59. Our bank is a little bit, well, we have one at 7, this little light bank right here. But then at 8:30 there's another one. Yeah, look at this one right here. It's departing 8:27, 8:29, 29, 29, 30, 30, 30. All these departures back to back to back to back to back to back. So that'd be a pretty cool time to fly in and out of here. E27B, A319 Delta. Oh, that's the one we just passed. Where is he at? One of these Airbuses. Alright, so the another thing I could do is, oh, we're getting a little lag here. And it's over. Let's see, let's get airborne. Or actually, let's change the weather. I lied. We changed the time. We're gonna go ahead and see. You got Air Berlin, I think. We're gonna go ahead and try to taxi out in the middle of all this traffic and stuff. Now, we do hear the jets. I have that feature turned on. You can also turn it off if you want. I'm getting a little jet blast here. We're going to pass taxiway November, go on to Mike, and turn right, taxi out for runway 26 left. And we're going to change the weather real fast. Let's see what this does to the frame rate. Alright, still drawing the weather. Lights came on at the airport, that's kind of cool. Frame rate just sped up to 30. It's making me taxi fast, act weird. Alright, so I think it kind of just buffered. Also, this plane has weird reflections in the cockpit, which I really don't like. Now, the only thing is, if you change time, it moves the traffic, so although I would like to see what this looks at a different time, we're just going to keep this, maybe cut somebody off here. Yeah, we'll cut off this 777. Or is that something else? Oh no, snap, we gotta cut off United. Or Copa, whoever that is. Oh, I lied, that was a 787. Alright, it's United. Excuse me, good sir. So eventually this traffic is all going to be compatible with TCAS, which will be really good. And we just cut this whole line right here. Alright, so now you notice the lag as I'm looking back. It's having to draw the shaders and the lighting for all that other stuff, so. Look at this. It's crystal clear HD. That's awesome. Oh, you know what? It would help to kind of... Oh, check out our route. That's where we just flew. And thunderstorm south of us. I guess we'll avoid that. Alright, we'll line up and wait. Runway 26 left. Caution, wake turbulence. Vision jet. No. Huh. Let's see if he stops. Alright, so the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to PFD, winds, options. Oh, there's no winds, huh? They are giving way to me, how nice. Alright, we are rolling. Frame rate, man, 25 FPS. This is insane. Also, my my flying is insane. Oh, you know what I didn't install? XP Realistic. So I'm not sure how it translates to you guys. It does look like the lines are a little jagged. It's not terrible at night. I notice a little bit more now. Oh yeah, we got some weather here. Alright, flaps up, gear up. Actually, it's more like wind shear here. My speed's cutting back. Now, it's gonna be kind of annoying, but I'm gonna do it. The test. I'm gonna jump to ZIBO, so bear with me. Now, I think it's still recording. If it is, hopefully. The crazy thing is, with all my testing in and out, it has not crashed once yet. Before, I was having constant crashes, hangs. I'm starting. All right, let's see. We're in the cockpit. We're kind of slow. Sound's coming back on. We're pulling back. Alright.
Positive rate.
Gear up, flaps up. Full throttle, and this is real smooth. Holy smokes, I'm getting 30 FPS. To be fair, I'm looking to the west. There's no buildings in front of me, and the clouds are also causing some poor visibility. We're gonna try something here if we can. I'm gonna see if I can. Alright, pulling back on the speed. Alright, so we're gonna return back to the airport. Let me see if I can control this real fast. Bring this back to 250. Not even. Yeah, 250. We'll go all the way around 060 heading. We're going to maintain 3,000 feet. And we're going to try to come back for the ILS 26 right, which we're going to look up here. Experimental flight mode enabled. So what? This doesn't work? Do I not have Avitab? You know what? It's possible that I don't have that mod yet. That's correct, I don't. Alright, so alright, now we're gonna switch this up to nighttime again. Let's get some lighting in here real fast. Alright, speed brakes off. We're gonna fly heading 090 now. Holy smokes, not that. We are over Opelika Airport right here. Shouldn't have gone this far north, but we did, so we'll fly heading 120, try to bring it back. That's North Perry to the left. And the weather's kind of interesting. I feel like I can see through it. It's not, you know, it's not really cool. Yeah, here's Opelika here. Miami should be 7 miles to the south. Right in the middle of that nasty storm. Dolphin VOR. What are the winds? Man. That's gonna suck. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, I think we kind of see like the nasty storm up ahead. So we'll bring back the speed to 210 because we have to pretty much be ready here. 210. We're gonna go max brakes. And let's get the lights on. Seat belts on. Downtown Miami. I'm almost wondering if we should vector around this monster. So Miami is lit. I mean, it's gonna be a tight base. We need to go back 190. 190 on the speed. Did it take it? Flaps 1. And we need to bring this down to 2,000. This is downtown Miami right over here. Alright, bring this on the approach.
1,000 to go.
Actually, I don't even have the ILS frequency tuned in. I'm gonna pause this real fast because I really want ILS 26 right MIA. LS26 right Miami is... It's 109.1. Alright. We're about to hit that cloud. 109.1. And these are what, 10-mile range rings? So we have 5 miles more. This should look significantly different. I mean, if it's that bad, I don't like that it's this weird hole in the cloud. Yeah, look at that. What the... It's not perfect, but... Alright. Right here. Let's go to 180. And here we go. Bring the speed back around so we don't slide through the localizer when we intercept here in just a moment. We're right off South Beach. So now it's nighttime. Here we go. We'll fly heading of 240. Let's go for it. Go gear down. And we're gonna blow through. We're going through. Oh, holy smokes. Flaps 30. Fly 280 heading. To join.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Alright. Oh, we don't got a HUD. Where's my HUD? I gotta set this up again before I do my next flight. Alright. I'll leave that alone because I'm gonna cause some crazy frame rate issues by looking away. Alright, so right now we have some really high settings. Stormy weather, clouds are lacking a bit, so if clouds were increased, for sure we would... What runway are we going for here? I just want to know what's happening. Alright, we're gonna hand fly it in now. Two 6 left is used for departures, so we're gonna stay off of it. And we're going to continue inbound 26 right.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
You know what? I might have put 26 left in. Because it's showing that I'm high. Yeah, it's possible I put in... Yeah, I definitely put in 2.6. I put in the wrong one. Alright, so we'll switch over in the visual approach. And turn off the wipers. Oh man, I hate when I have this keyboard on my lap. It's killing me. Oh, that keyboard.
300.
Think rate. Think rate.
200.
Up.
With the keyboard on my lap, I cannot turn the yoke. Nor move the throttle, apparently. It's in my way.
100.
Think rate. Think rate.
50. 40. 30.
Wow.
10.
80 knots.
Nice. So this is Ultra Weather XP running really good. I was on Facebook earlier commenting with some of the other guys and gals that it just wasn't where it needed to be, but I think all the mods I had, and I still haven't figured out which one it is, was causing it. Now, again, I've never been able to play with ZIBO in Miami with this level of detail. I mean, let's see if I can do this. This is crazy. Now, it's taking a minute. It's lagging while I look at it, but... And the best part is... Watch, give it a second and it'll smooth out. The best part is if I decide to take one of the other aircraft that are not as frame rate intensive, it's insane. It is a complete dream to fly. So again, now when you're changing perspective, it has to draw the shaders for everything that was not in the screen. Give it a second, shaders are drawn. This food truck is about to look like spaghetti. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Seven three. Check this out. Whoop. And it started to rain again. That's pretty cool. That was actually a lot of fun. Alright guys, so if you have any questions, put some comments below. Let me know. I'll try to help you guys out. I'll try to leave links to the mods I'm running here, and to the mods. I'll leave the links to all the mods I like, but specifically to the ones that are running so good right now, and the specs to my computer. Alright guys, catch you later.